Alrighty. As Oahu has taken the field to begin their warm-ups. Thank you for joining me live from Fallon, Nevada. As you are all familiar with, this is the Cal Ripken Southwest Regional 11U baseball tournament from Fallon, Nevada. I am Desert Rider. Thank you for finding my website and finding my race channel where I am hosting all of these games this week. It's an honor for me to come home and broadcast 11-year-old baseball at a park that I grew up playing baseball on. I am really looking forward to this game. This Oahu team, the families are something. I've been chatting with them a little bit already these first 2 days, and they're great. They're very, very grateful that I'm streaming this, and you're very, very welcome. I'm enjoying this quite a bit. I am not a professional. I'm an adventurer. And being here in my hometown has brought Desert Riders Adventures right here to this tournament. And we are about first pitch. And there's the first pitch, and we have started promptly at 4:30 Pacific time. Turn that helicopter down a little bit. We are not far away from Banner Medical Center, about 3 blocks away, and that was Care Flight. So there's Taylorville's first hit, which is a double.
Batting third, number 11, Fallon.
And with that, the runner advances over to third base. I think I heard balk, but I'm not 100% sure. So Oahu gets the strikeout. Two outs with the runner at third base.
Hey, he's right here. There. Hey, here's Dave. Hello. Hello. Hello.
And there's the third out. No run scored. Let's see, Oahu getting ready to come out fighting. So thank you for those that have joined this game with Desert Rider. If you watched the last game with me, I apologize. I had computer issues, as it turns out. Microsoft, in their infinite way of doing things, started an update and made me crash. But I was able to regain and limp through that whole entire game. But when I got done, I restarted my computer, and sure enough, there's an update, and I let it update, and when I got back, I had to continue the update in between games after the game was done and the start of this game. So I believe we are going to be error-free, except for the pilot driving this aircraft. Hopefully we won't crash in the middle of this game. So keep your fingers crossed. This I expect this to be a pretty good game. I was watching these teams warm up, and they've got some big kids in Utah, and we know all about these Hawaiian kids. Typically come with a lot of energy, and they're very well disciplined, and it is already showing in the first inning. They're with the Oahu holding that runner without letting him score. So this should be a good one. And then we have one more tonight, which is the host team, Fallon, taking on Scottsdale, Arizona.
Hey, proud of you, son, to get this far, man.
But for right now,
That's cool, bud.
this is Taylorville, Utah on the field right now. And Oahu
Well, you have to be
coming
if
up to
you're
bat in the bottom of the first inning. I am not a play-by-play guy. I will let the game play, let these kids play, let that play speak for itself. But I will make comments here and there. So here we go. We're getting ready for this first at bat in the bottom
We're
half.
in Utah. Okay, gotcha. So you guys won the tournament together, huh? What?
Looks like he's got some nerves. He was throwing strikes in his warm-up, so here we go. And that is 1-0 Oahu. First batter up, knocks one out of the park. And he emphatically stomps on home plate. That wasn't a cheapie either.
Batting second in the DH spot, number 3, Logan Kawakami. Batting third and playing third base, number 76, Jason Fuentes.
Sorry about that, a little late on the draw to get that at first base, but that was a nice play at the shortstop. Nice little play there by the second baseman.
Hitting six, line shortstop, number 1, Hanson for back.
And that retires the side, but 2 runs on the board. One was a big hit, knocked it out of the park. So thank you for the 32 that are now watching. I appreciate that. I want to shout out to Mason Hooper from Utah. Thank you. Lansam Nagnum, thank you so much. Let's go Oahu. And he's got some laughing tears on that emoji. So if you dare to call out where you're from, tuning in, it'd be awesome to hear where you're at. I know that there's a big audience in Oahu as well as from Utah. So let me hear ya. You're hearing me. Hope you enjoy this coverage. I am not a professional. I am an amateur. I do off-road racing just like this. It's something I love to do now that I'm retired. It gives me an opportunity to be out. Although I'm not in the open air, I am up in the Fallon Youth Baseball clubhouse, which is where they have all their meetings and so forth, their coaches and stuff. But it's also the umpire's locker room for this week. And my studio is set up right here at the sliding glass doors overlooking the field. But I am watching it just like you on my TV screens, enjoying the baseball in a nice air-conditioned room. Don't hate. Jealousy is okay. So let's see if Taylorville can answer the call here. Well, that's a good way to start a rally for free. That was a nice turn. It looks like Taylorsville is getting a rally for free. Back-to-back walks. And here comes the coach.
Come on now.
Just about. Here we go. And the free rally continues for Taylorville. So as we have a break in the action here, let's go back to online. Oh, Mason Hooper again. Let's go T-Ville. Kingston. Let's go Steel. KKT official. Hashtag 11. Let's go Steel. With the heart. Thank you guys for checking in. Let me know where you're from.
Now pitching for Oahu, number 9, Shane Taylor.
KKT official. KKT official all the way from Oahu. Thank you. I've been chatting with your folks out here. They have been just wonderful. They are so grateful that I'm broadcasting this, and my love to the islands. As Oahu's in a little bit of a pickle here with the bases loaded. So here we go. Our warm-ups are done. Those warm-up pitches look good. Nice and tight in the zone. you go. He's got nowhere to put him. He's got to throw him a strike. Not out of it yet.
Now on number 4, Tyler Benson.
And he works his way out of that bases loaded jam, limiting the damage to 1 run. That's not too bad. Good job. Mason and Hooper. Let's go. Frog number 14. Thank you guys for checking in. I hope you enjoy this stream. I am broadcasting all week long, 4 games a day till Friday, till Saturday. And then Saturday, the championship or the tournament starts. These are pool play. The best 2 seeds out of each pool meet on Saturday. First game is at 8:30. The second game is at 11, with the championship game at 2:30, and it is a single elimination. In case you're wondering, yes, I am turning down the volume on an external mic. I have it out there on the balcony where my cameras are located, and occasionally there's somebody underneath talking. So here we go.
Number 9.
Bottom of 2.
Okay, aloha.
Sorry about that. I was asleep at the wheel there. I didn't realize which camera I was broadcasting from. So.
Number 27, Angelo Pavalo.
And he got him. I am going to step away for just a moment, and I'll be right back.
Leading off the first base, number 8, Bentley Woods.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
Number 11, Fallon. Batting forward, playing shortstop, number 2, Lovato.
And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So go back to some comments here. D Mays, thank you for going live. We appreciate you out here in Oahu. I appreciate you guys too. It's a beautiful island. Thank you. Mason Hooper again, thanks for live streaming. This is awesome. You betcha. Joe Fu, you are very welcome. It's I get caught up sometimes watching the game, and I forget that I'm supposed to be manually operating the controls here between two cameras, and I get caught up, and sometimes I get hung up on one camera. So I apologize for that, but I'm an old man who enjoys doing this stuff and entertaining you. It's been a great tournament so far. This just the first day, the third game. And I'm broadcasting all 23 games, unless somebody kicks me off the air. But every day will be a new schedule set up on my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It's just a numbers game. I appreciate that. Everything is free of charge, as you've already found out. And take the time to look over my website. I put a lot of work into it. I am an adventurer. I love going out and exploring the great state of Nevada. For those of you in Hawaii, Nevada is such an open space state that is rich in mining history. The adventures of Desert Rider on my website are some just great stories from an old man. So please take some time and look at my website, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And who knows, we may have off-road racing fans in Oahu before this is all over, as you might find some of those videos a lot of fun. So here we go. This is the bottom of the third inning. Mays. If you're not sure, just look at the very top of the screen in the right hand upper corner on this shot right here, the number one screen. You'll see the scoreboard. That's actually what I'm using to stay in this game. I'm not keeping scorebook. I was thinking about it. There's just too many things for me to do. I get sidetracked too easy, so. It's much more important for me to get as much footage as I can, as much views as I can for you folks to enjoy these 11 U's in this baseball tournament. Whenever I use that term 11U or 12U, I grew up here in Nevada, I just think of sheep, so excuse me for that. So Oahu with the runner in scoring position.
second. It's going to be a hitter. Number 3, Logan. Fallon.
I just read on the chat, D Mays, you've got me cracking up here. I had to mute myself. I was laughing too hard. Scoreboard clear. Now I have a bad eye. Love you, brother. It's okay. My vision's not the greatest either. Called that foul ball. I think I can turn.
Third and playing third base, number 76, Jason Fuentes.
I think I could turn my volume up again.
Yeah?
That double knocks in a run.
Now batting, second base, number 17, Preston Phelps.
And that's the end of the third. With Oahu up 3-1. Check nothing new on the chat. So I will tell you a little bit about Desert Rider. I am originally I was born in San Jose, California, and we moved to Nevada when I was 8 years old. And I grew up here in Fallon. I played Little League Baseball on this field. I graduated from Churchill County High School, the mighty Green Wave. Why are they called the Green Wave? Well, Fallon is an agricultural community. It was a reclamation project by the United States government when they dammed the Carson River and created the Lahontan Lake. That lake was designated for agricultural use here in the desert, and farming was the main thing with the land that was here. And alfalfa was a prime crop. And if you've ever seen alfalfa when it is ready to be harvested and the wind is blowing, it has green waves. So that's how we came up with the green wave. And Fallon is also infamously known for Heart of Gold Cantaloupe. And they have the Heart of Gold Cantaloupe Festival every September. If you're in the area, that is a 3-day event, a lot of fun, a lot of cantaloupe, a lot of things to do. So there's a little bit about Fallon as we start should be the fourth inning. That scoreboard is not correct yet. And that score is not correct. I think it is 3-1.
Leading off the catcher, 22, Oahu Picker.
Oahu scored that half inning, didn't they? Somebody verify with me online on chat that they did score that inning. It should be 3-1. I told you I'm old. I'm forgetful. I started talking about Fallon. I forgot what I was doing. Come on, D-Mays, help a brother out. You got one bad eye, but you're seeing the scoreboard clearer now. There's the 3. Okay, that's been changed now. That's good. I'm right there. They did score that run. And this should be the 4th inning. And he gets the strikeout.
Now that in the right field, number 5, Ryder Patrick.
Replace the concrete in 3 or 4 of those posts over there. That fence is gonna fall over. Which one? Just on where those guys have got pictures.
At the plate.
Like 50 pounds.
And that's the end of that half inning. 3 up, 3 down. Mason Hooper, thank you for that. Top of the 3-1, top of the fourth. I'm old, but I was right. Our Ishihara team, Pabalon, let's go. I'm assuming that's probably Oahu, Team Oahu. Just my wild guess. Again, thank you for joining me in this broadcast of Taylorsville, Utah versus Oahu, Hawaii. Another thing you might not know about Fallon, Fallon is home to the U.S. Navy Top Gun School. Every U.S. Navy fighter pilot comes through Fallon, as well as the Marine pilots. I grew up here. There are several bombing ranges around here, and yes, I grew up listening and watching them bomb. And there's only one range in the valley now that they use for bombing, and that's out in the 40-mile desert. And the name is apropos for that area, as it is a salt flat. But you might hear throughout the broadcasts the jet engines as they fly. They're not known as jet engines here in Fallon. We refer to them as the sound of freedom, as our Navy pilots and Marine pilots protect our country. They are the top in the world. So here we are, about to start the bottom of the fourth inning. Although a routine play is never routine in 11U, that was a nice routine play by the shortstop.
Up the bat, the shortstop, number 1, Stanton Rebecca.
I don't know if you guys are paying attention to this or not, but the scoreboard, we're now in the 8th inning. Now we're in the 9th inning. What are they? The umpire from the behind the plate umpire from last game is up here in the umpire's locker room. He happens to. I've known him over 35 years now. I haven't seen him in 30 years, and he just popped his head out the sliding glass door here, and he says, "It's a 6th inning already?" I said, "No, it's the 4th inning." I look, and it says it's 6th inning, and now it's still not right. There we go. We're in the 4th inning, ladies and gentlemen, and the score is 3-1. The bottom of the 4th inning. And I better start paying attention to what I'm doing here. Jerry's timing couldn't have been better there. That was awesome.
Up to bat, the pitcher.
He came up, and I've got
Aloha.
the sliding glass door kind of blocked off, shaded off because of the morning sun. And I told him, I made it accessible. You can go out there and look. And he pops it open and sees it's 6th inning. See, Mason, you were right. It is the 4th inning, as we're aware. That was awesome. It looks like we've got a substitution. Our Ishihara, yes, sir. We Westside Bombers on Oahu. Mahalo for the shout out and for making this live. We really appreciate it. Mahalo. Thank you guys very much. I enjoy this. I know that the Hawaiians were checking in. I spoke with a lot of them here, the teams here, and you guys are just so friendly and beautiful people. Thank you so much for the love. And that is why I do it. And this is my first baseball live stream that I've ever done. I do off-road racing, but baseball is my first love. And what better way to spend a week than with a group of 11-year-olds playing the sport that I love? I can't play it anymore. I can't hardly walk anymore. I can't run. Too many surgeries on my knee. So I'm enjoying this so much, and it is a pleasure for me to bring this to the island and to all of the families out there of these kids that are playing. Thank you for the love and the support. So a little more about Fallon. So I grew up straight east, which is that view right there, looking at the Lariat Motel sign. Straight ahead there, 15 miles outside of town, is Stillwater, Nevada. It was the original county seat of Churchill County here, where Fallon was located. But that is a national wildlife refuge out there. Fallon is a migration airway. Canadian geese by the hundreds of thousands migrate through the Stillwater Wildlife Refuge every fall, late summer and fall. I tell people that if you're from Stillwater, Nevada, you are familiar with the black skies. And it's black skies during the summer because of the mosquitoes, and it's black skies in the late summer and fall because of the geese. So there you have a little bit more about Fallon, Nevada.
Now batting the extra hitter, number 1. Pelagero for Fallon. Now hitting number 28, Ryder Hadman. Now hitting number 16, Kip Peterson.
So that's the top of the 5th. Okay, another fun fact about Fallon, Nevada. Every year they have the annual bull sale here in Fallon, and this bull sale is known throughout the United States, and they come from all over the United States to look and buy and sell bulls, and they are pricey. Let's see what else. A lot of agriculture here in Fallon. We grow alfalfa, soybean, wheat, barley, corn. A lot of that stuff is for the dairies here. A few years ago, they encouraged a factory to move into the area that dehydrates and processes milk and ships it to China, dehydrated milk. So there are numerous large dairies here in the area that supply that factory with milk. And that's one of the big agriculture deals here in Fallon.
As you can see, our afternoon, what I call trade winds, have arrived. It's cooling it down a little bit, but it will affect fly balls a little bit. And that fly ball didn't look to be any problem at all.
Now batting, number 10. Justin Gabriel. Up to bat, catcher.
The second baseman makes the play, and all the team infielders give him some love. 11-year-old baseball, man. Gotta love it. Well, as they say, he went down there and got that pitch, and he took it a long ways.
Now batting, number 3. Located.
All right, there's a little bit of a lag there. Sorry about that. It looked like my the broadcasting software stopped streaming for a second, but it restarted. So every now and then we will have that arrow
circle going. Sorry about that. That's the stuff that's out of my control. I did have some issues with broadcast at last, and it was simply a Microsoft update in the middle of my broadcast started causing me issues. But now that update's all done, so I should not have any more issues. Except the occasional burp that just happened, or hiccup that just happened. So as we have a pitching change here, that building right there in the background is Oates Park School. It is now a cultural and events center, but that was built in like 1905, I believe, somewhere around there. That was the original schoolhouse for all of Fallon. All 12 grades attended that school for the first, I don't know, probably 20 or 30 years before they built the high school and some of the other smaller elementary schools that have gone by the wayside. I went to school in what they call now the old high school building. It was built in the 40s, I believe it is. It's been restored. It's part school and part administration building. Mostly administration building now. So here we go. Some more of the bottom of the fifth with 2 outs. And 1 pitch, and it's a walk. That's a tough situation to come in with 3 balls against you already. So that is the end of the fifth. And let's go back to streaming. Let's see who we got here. JH, aloha. Mahalo for streaming. You're welcome. Thank you so much. And he's Westside Bombers. And Sherrill Omerode, home run. You're right. He went down there and got that one. El Duque, mahalo for streaming and calling the game. Let's go Bombers. Come on, Taylorsville, where are you? We only have Mason. Come on, we want to hear from you, Taylorsville. It's my pleasure to do this game. Like I said, this is just fun entertainment for me. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, there you go. Who let the dogs out? Whoever let the dogs out brought the wind with them. And it looks like maybe the clouds might be moving in from the west a little bit, as this view right here looks like it's a little bit shadowy now. Looks like the clouds are being blocked by the sun. And with the wind, generally when the winds start picking up like this, it means that it is blowing the clouds in, and then we get an outburst of wind, very high velocity winds, and then thunderstorms. So we're keeping our fingers crossed that we don't have them. Was a slight possibility here. So here we go in the final inning. There's Taylorsville. Taylorsville's checking in. Viradina Nelson, thanks for streaming. Go Taylorsville. Thank you so much. I apologize for butchering names. I'm not very good with names. That's why I got to go with Desert Rider. Can't remember my own name half the time. Matt H. here rooting for Hooper and the rest of Team Utah. You guys are awesome. Thank you for showing the love. That's a good way to start out the top of the sixth when you're behind 3 runs.
Now batting number 11 from Fallon.
So they finally took down the blowing tarp there in the background, as you can see. Now we can concentrate on the game instead of whether that's going to sail off on everybody. So I just got a weather update. It looks like we're clear for rain and any of that issues, just overcast. Looks like it's well to the southwest of us. So we're gonna get the good old Nevada hand dryer working, which is the wind that you see in the background there, blowing everything around. And there goes the runner.
And that throw in held a runner at third base. Can they pull off? Runner at second, first and third with 2 outs. Can these boys from Taylorsville pull it out here? Let's go. So there you have it. Oahu takes the win. Thank you for joining Desert Rider on this game, and we'll be back in an hour for the Fallon and Scottsdale game. Come back and watch that game, even though you're in Oahu and Utah and aren't playing. Come back and see what's happening in the rest of the tournament. Till then, thank you so much. Appreciate the love and the shout-outs, and I'll see you in the next game.